And now in Virginia, the Republican war on black history, and that's, I mean, let's just call this what it is, right? The whole CRT and blah-de-blah-de-blah. What this really is a Republican war on black history. They do not want white kids or black kids to know black history, or Hispanic or Asian or Native American. They just don't want anybody to know black history. And in the war on black history yesterday, Governor Youngkin, the right-wing crackpot who campaigned as a reasonable Republican until he got into the governor's mansion in Virginia, he rolled out a new tip line for Virginia conservatives to rat out teachers who dare bring a whiff of our country's collective history of racism or slavery to the classroom, as Walter Einenkel is writing over at dailycoz.com. This is nuts. I mean, this is like the bounty hunter law in Florida. It says they have made it illegal to teach that some students are consciously or unconsciously. This is a quote from an executive order by Glenn Youngkin. Right? This is an actual quote. Essentially in Virginia schools, you may not teach, quote, inherently divisive concepts like critical race theory and its progeny. You may not instruct students to only view life through the lens of race and presumes that some students are consciously or unconsciously racist, sexist, or oppressive, and that other students are victims. In other words, if you talk about racism contemporarily or in the past, as I said, this is a war on black history, you can lose your job. And in fact, the Republicans are pushing a law in Virginia that would allow parents to sue teachers in schools and bankrupt them for teaching black history. Let's just, by the way, the tip line is an email address. It is helpeducation@governor.virginia.gov. As one of these folks, Qasim Rashid, tweeted out, he said, please don't make a mockery of this with fake tips. That would be a terrible thing to do. Do not make a mockery with fake tips to the email address of helpeducation@governor.virginia.gov. But I think the larger issue here is that this is pure and simple, right up front, a war on black history. And Democrats need to start calling it that, the Republican war on black history. It's a simple, straightforward way of saying it, and it is what's going on.